Good morning. This is a modified silver sneaker chair yoga class this morning. We're missing all of our members today, so we thought we'd come to your homes and introduce some of our classes to you guys so you can work out at home. Normally we would use a silver sneaker ball for this class. However, since you're working out at home today, we'll be doing this yoga class without any equipment. Silver sneaker chair yoga class is a modified yoga class, so it's great for beginners, for those that do not want to get onto the floor and want to do it with the chair. So we'll go ahead and get started. Seated on our chairs, feet are flat, knees are bent. We're going to take a nice big breath in, sitting up nice and tall in those chairs. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release. Good. Hands finding heart center. Plugging those thumbs into the heartbeat. Again, taking a moment here to pause, to close the eyes, to listen to the body, the mind, and the breath. Good, take a nice deep breath. Inhale for the nose and exhale for the mouth. Good, dropping those hands down. Open the eyes. We're going to lift the right arm up, reaching and stretching those left fingertips towards the floor. And swaying in the breeze all the way over to the other side. Good, back to the center, sitting up nice and tall, rolling those shoulders backwards. Good, palms to the front. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, turn the palms down, press back, lean forward, chin and chest lifted, aiming that belly towards the top of the legs. Good, back to the center, repeating the same flow, right arm up, reach and stretch those left fingertips towards the floor. Good, swaying to the other side. Good, back to the center, rolling those shoulders backwards for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Palms to the front. Again, inhale, sweep. Exhale, turn, press back, lean forward. Good, inhale, sitting back up, raising those hands up to the ceiling, making a V, tilting that chin and chest up towards the ceiling. Good, arms down. Big circle breath again. Inhale. Exhale, heart center. Pausing here, deep breath. Inhale for the nose. Exhale for the mouth. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good, dropping those hands down. This time, nice strong legs for me. We're gonna get all the way out of those seats. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Good, we're gonna walk around to the back of those chairs. Good, turning your chin towards the right shoulder, making sure you've got room to move behind you. tilt your chin to the opposite shoulder, to the left shoulder. Good, back to the center. Take a nice big breath in. On the exhale, we're gonna walk the legs backwards. So again, reaching and stretching through the arms, through the back of the legs. Good, pull that navel to the spine, roll it in one vertebrae at a time. Good, from here we're gonna step our legs wider than the legs on the chair. Good, I'm gonna lift those arms halfway up, palms facing forward. Good, I'm gonna practice putting some slight bend into that right knee. So I'm gonna bring my left arm across, tapping my right shoulder, bend the knee, and open. Good, bend, and open, getting a stretch there in that left leg, bend, good, and open, bend, and open. Good, nice job, hands down. I'm gonna take that right toe and I'm gonna turn it and open it up. And again, I'm gonna put that bend back in that knee that I just practiced. I'm going to turn my shoulders to look over that front leg, looking straight ahead, sweeping those arms up, warrior one. Good, bringing those hands straight down to rest on your shoulders. I'm going to rotate my shoulders, my hips, my pinky fingers back to the front, facing that chair. I'm going to turn my chin to look back over that front shoulder. Slide the arms out, palms facing down, strong arms, strong shoulders, warrior two. Good, practicing that transition from warrior two to triangle pose. I'm going to take both my palms and flip them up towards the ceiling. Practice straightening that leg like I did earlier, reaching the arms up. Exhale, palms back down, bending that knee again, not pushing that knee out over those front toes. Again, back up. And flow right back down. We're going to do that 2 more times. For 2. And 1. Good, holding it here. You can walk that back leg in a little bit closer if you need to into that triangle pose, bringing those hands back to heart center, still looking out towards the front. Good, I'm going to hinge my hips forward, bringing my hand down to the top of my knee. My other hand can find the chair for balance, or I can let go of that chair, peeling my shoulders open, lifting that hand up to the ceiling, bringing that gaze up to the ceiling. Again, if that bothers your neck, you can look straight ahead, or you can look down at that front toe. Good, bringing that hand back down to find the chair. Use the strong core to lift. Good. I'm going to bring my back leg in, walking it around to the side of my chair. From here, I'm going to work my balance with a tree pose. Taking that right leg, I'm going to bend the knee, open it up so the toe is touching the ground and the bottom of the foot is resting against that leg. Again, my beginners can stay here, or if you want to make it harder, just slide that foot up, staying below the knee joint, even there with the calf muscle, lifting that toe off the ground. I'm going to lift one arm up, challenging that balance, finding your focal point somewhere in your room, in your house. Again, this hand can hold on to the chair. Maybe you want to test your balance, hover that hand over the chair, or lift it up as well. Again, choosing your level, what is comfortable for you, finding that focal point. Good, breathing through this beautiful tree pose this morning. Good, 2 more breaths. Good, hands down, fold the knee in, step back down, and walk it back behind that chair. Again, taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale, walk it all the way back. Good, walking it back in. And stepping those legs again wider than the legs on the chair. Good, lifting those arms halfway up. This time we're gonna bend the left leg. So again, I'm gonna take my right hand over, touch my left shoulder, bend. Good, open, stretching out those legs. Two more. For 2. And 1. Good, open. And down. Good, this time turning that left toe towards the opposite direction. Again, placing that bend back in the knee just like we practiced. Again, not pushing that knee out over those front toes. I'm gonna rotate my hips and my shoulders to look out over that front leg, sweeping my arms up into a warrior 1. Good, bringing those hands back down to rest on the shoulders. Good, turning the hips, the shoulders, the pinky fingers back to the front. Again, bring that gaze back over your front shoulders. Slide those arms out, palms down, warrior 2. Again, practicing that transition, warrior 2 to triangle. I'm going to flip both palms up. Again, straightening that front leg, reach the arms up. Inhale, exhale, glide back down. Again, lift. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. 1 more time, inhale, lift. Good, hold it here. Again, you can walk that back leg in a little closer if you need to as we bring those hands back to heart center, still looking out over that front foot. Transitioning those hips forward into that triangle. I'm gonna release that front hand down to the top of the knee. I can use the chair for balance, or I can take this shoulder, peel it open, turning and lifting, bringing my gaze up to the ceiling. Again, if that bothers your neck, you can look straight ahead or down at that front foot. Two more breaths. Good, bring that hand back down to find the chair. Strong core lifts up. Walk that back leg in a little closer and step it forward to meet the front leg. Working our way around to the side of the chair, setting it up again for the tree pose. So this time I'm gonna bend that left leg, turn, open that knee up, toes touching the ground, or again, I can lift it up even with my calf muscle. Reaching one arm up. Good, this hand can hover or lift up as well. Focal point, breathing on through. Balance may be better on one side than the other. Again, that chair is right there at any time if you need it. Good, 2 more breaths here for me. Good, arms down, perfect. Fold that knee in, step it down, walk it back behind that chair. Good, elongating through the top of the head, stretching it out, take a nice big breath in. Exhale, lift up to those toes. Reach and stretch, elongate through the top of the head. Heels down. Inhale, sweep, reach it back up. Exhale, lower. Good. From here, we're going to walk back around to the front of our chairs. Again, have a seat. If you have some water handy, it's always a good idea to set it underneath that chair. So if you brought some water with you or have it handy at your home, then just reach under the chair, leaning to the side, grabbing a drink right now if you need it. From here, we're gonna walk the legs wide. Again, opening those arms back out to the side. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale, we're gonna forward fold again in this position, chin and chest lifted. Good, lift back up, arms down. We're gonna walk those feet back in. This time, stepping just the right leg out to the side. I'm gonna lift and open, pointing that toe all the way off to the side again. From here, I'm gonna turn that back knee in, rotating, finding the edge of the seat. Again, that knee can be closed depending on the flexibility there in your hip flexor, or you can step it backwards a little bit more. So again, find your range of motion, whatever's comfortable for you. My shoulders are nice and tall as I bring my gaze straight ahead. I'm gonna again sweep those arms back up. That back heel is lifted. Good, bringing those arms down to a T, palms facing forward. I'm gonna hinge at my elbows, bringing the hands behind the head. Lift that chin up towards the ceiling. Good, looking straight ahead again. I'm gonna take those arms back out, rotating at your hips only, turn to the front of the room. Good, I'm gonna take my front hand and place it on my heart. Good, I'm gonna reach this elbow down to touch that front leg. Lifting this arm up. Again, I can turn the gaze to the ceiling, look straight ahead, or look down at that front foot. I'm gonna take my back hand, nice big sweeping motions. I'm gonna sweep that back leg in and then scooch to the center of the chair. Good, toes pointing forward. Nice deep twist here. Again, listen to your back, what's comfortable for you. Inhale. On the exhale, I'm gonna look to the back of the room. Looking to the back of that seat. Both hands holding onto the back of that chair if you're comfortable. Good, bringing those hands back to your lap. We're gonna walk those legs back to the front. This time, take a nice big step out with the left foot. Again, turning that toe off to the side. We're gonna rotate this back knee in, again, to find the edge of the seat. Depending on your flexibility, that knee can be close or further back. Looking straight ahead, again, I'm gonna sweep those arms up. Good, bringing those arms out to a T, palms facing forward. Hinging at the elbows, bringing those hands behind the head, tilt that chin up towards the ceiling. Good, arms back out, big breath in. Exhale, rotate to the front of the room, just turning at those hips. Good, this front hand is again gonna find the heart. Tilting that elbow down to touch the leg, bringing the top arm up to the ceiling. Again, I can look straight ahead, down at that front foot, or turn that gaze up to the ceiling, opening up that stretch. Good, lift up through the top arm, big sweeping movement, and sweep that back leg in. Good, again, moving to the center of that chair, toes pointing forward, big breath in, stay here. On the exhale, you can stay where you're at, or again, twist and look to the back of the room, to the back of that chair, both hands holding on, big twist if you're comfortable. Hands back to the lap. Again, walking back to the front. This time we're gonna walk both legs out, toes pointing down towards the floor, so we're feeling that stretch down in the shins. Inhale, exhale, hinge at those hips, leaning it forward again to the top of the knees. Chin and chest lifted. heels in the ground, this time lifting the toes up to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, all the way down, stretching it out through the calves. Good, lift it all the way up. Walk those feet back in. From here, we're gonna take the right leg, and the modification is to cross it behind the ankle with the knee nice and open. So again, this is your modification. Full range of motion would be to lift the leg all the way up and cross that ankle over the knee. So again, you can hold it here if you feel comfortable. If not, then just take it back down to the ankle. Again, my ultimate goal is to work that knee straight across. Again, I should be feeling that stretch back here, not in that knee joint. So again, listen to your body, whatever's comfortable for you. Again, I can deepen the stretch and make it harder by leaning forward. Take a nice deep breath in. Again, you can stay here or lean forward, chest down towards the top of that leg, deepening that stretch if you're comfortable. Lift up nice and tall. Going from this modified pigeon pose to a modified eagle, I'm going to take this leg the rest of the way over if you're comfortable, or you can leave it behind that ankle. Again, the ultimate goal is to stack those knees. And I'm going to fire up my abdominal muscles. So again, pulling that navel to the spine, core strong. I'm going to lift my left arm up. I'm going to take my right arm, again, starting at the elbows, wrap those arms around each other, intertwining. Again, pulling those knees in towards those elbows. Again, making it a little crunch, firing up those abdominal muscles, pulling that navel to the spine as we breathe through this pose. Good, feeling that stretch there between the shoulder blades as well. More breaths. Good. Unwrap. Bring those arms down. Again, you can help that leg back down. Same thing on the other side. So again, we can cross at the ankle, keeping that knee nice and open. That's your modification. Full range of motion. Lift that leg all the way up, crossing that ankle over the knee. Again, sitting up nice and tall, making sure we're feeling that stretch in the right place. So again, breathing on through, holding that modified pigeon. Good, nice big breath in. On the exhale, if you want to deepen the stretch, again, lean forward, chest towards the top of that leg. Again, listen to your body, what's comfortable for you in that stretch. Keep holding, breathing on through. 2 more breaths here for me. Good, lift up. If you're comfortable, bring the leg the rest of the way over. Heading into that eagle wrap, bringing that right arm up this time, left arm, starting at those elbows, wrap those arms, again, pulling those elbows towards those knees, working those abdominal muscles, finding that stretch in between the shoulder blades. Good, unwrap. Bring those hands down. Again, help that leg back down. We're gonna lift those arms back up. Inhale. On the exhale, turn your palms to face behind you. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, we're gonna reach back again, trying to find the back of that chair, squeezing the shoulder blades together this time and lifting up for the chin and the chest. Lift up, hands finding the lap. Bringing the bottom of the feet together. Opening it up for a butterfly pose, sitting up nice and tall. Opening up those hands on top of the legs. Take a moment here to pause. Again, breathing deeply from the bellies. Inhale and exhale. Again, bringing the legs back together. We're gonna walk all the way back into the back of the chairs. Again, so finally just letting that body finally relax against the back of that chair, letting the back muscles, the abdominal muscles relax. Just drop those hands to the side, and wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes inside your shoes, just letting that body fully relax. You can kind of move those feet around, open, close the hands, turn the wrists out, opposite direction. Good, bringing those hands back to your lap. Again, just take a moment here to pause, to close the eyes, to listen to your heart, to listen to your mind and your body and your breath. Exhale, open the eyes, drop the hands down. Again, working that breath, keeping those lungs nice and strong. Inhale, touch those shoulders. Exhale, press. Inhale, tap. Exhale, down. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. This time on the inhale, lift your back off the seats. Sitting up nice and tall again. Exhale, press. Inhale. Exhale, down. Good. Working that strength in the legs all the way out of the chairs again this time. Inhale, tap those shoulders. Exhale, press. Inhale, tap. Exhale, down. Good. Big circle breath like we started. Inhale. Exhale, finding heart center. 2 cycles of breath here. Inhale for the nose. Exhale for the mouth. Inhale for the nose. Exhale for the mouth. Good, bringing those thumbs up to the forehead. 1 last cycle of breath here. Inhale for the nose. Exhale for the mouth. And everyone, namaste. Thank you for joining me today. Hopefully you're able to carve some time out at home until we can meet again. Thank you.